New Heights Film Club edition, and the film that you guys chose for us to review is none other than the Christmas classic Home Alone, 1990. This movie came out in 1990?
It was in 1990. I was surprised by that too.
Wow.
Old.
Yeah.
Older than I thought it was.
I feel like I saw it when it was like
90s.
brand new, but I was only 3 years old. I doubt I did.
I think Home Alone 2 was the one we were like...
New York?
Yeah. When was that? You're looking it up?
No, I'm not looking up anything.
Home Alone 2 was... nope, it was 92. So no, we still were pretty young. Yeah, either way, definitely thought it was like more mid to late 90s because we were kids when we first were watching it. But
yeah.
Still a classic though.
When did you see the movie? You weren't even born.
Yeah, look at me, so young.
So young.
I probably saw it. I saw it sometime in the 90s. I know that.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
that narrows it down.
So before I was 8.
It's a good one for the kids. Have the kids seen it?
Yeah.
The kids have seen it. Ellie calls it Home Alone. Very
nice.
Delco.
Love that.
Benny does not like the slipping scene.
She does not.
She
freaks her out big time.
Says it.
Yep.
I don't know why it
Ellie
freaks her out that much.
Ellie was asking me about the zip line the other day. Took us a while to figure out what the hell she was talking about, and she was asking me whether or not you can zip line on the power line.
Well, she didn't say the word zip line.
No, she didn't. She said on that rope. And then we had to get to, the guy in Home Alone does it. I'm like, I'm going to need more context than that. And she's like, you've seen the movie, Mom. And I'm like, yeah, a couple times, but I still don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Still making no sense.
Yeah, so we got to the bottom of it. She meant zip line.
I will say that when I was a kid, that was one of the parts of the movie where I was like, Dad, I want that.
For sure.
You can zip line out of the house.
That's what I want.
I wanted it done. I think
out of my window. They don't even need to see me downstairs.
No.
I can go right to my treehouse. I wanted a treehouse. I mean, the whole thing. It was just...
Yeah. I will say this. When the first scene hits after
when that music starts cramping. Yep. So you're talking about the classic.
Is so magical. It's just it lifts me and I start floating.
Yeah. The score is fantastic. It's a very well made film.
I'm glad it was the first Christmas movie I watched this year because it really did make me be like, oh wow, this is Christmas. It is Christmas. Christmas is happening. And we're here. We finally made it to December, and that is the magical season is upon us.
Well, let's start recapping the movie. Let's do this. Okay.
Oh gosh.
How does it hold up?
Oh, it's still correct.
Very well.
It's still incredible.
Still good.
There's a few things that are starting to get dated. There's a few things that are starting to get dated, but because it's a nostalgic movie that takes place in a time, it's a period specific film now. I think it still holds up.
Yeah. Teaches kids can't trust cops.
Well, you can't trust anybody.
Crooked cops. Yeah. You can't trust cops, but you can trust the creepy man across the street.
The man with the shovel.
Yeah.
He just looks at you awkwardly.
Yeah.
All right, have you ever wished for your family to disappear? Ooh. For sure.
Are you talking about when you were growing up or right now?
All the above.
That's crazy. Maybe not wish for it, but definitely thought of a life where it wasn't the reality, and then was like, all right, whatever. That's not ever going to happen.
It's not even worth wishing.
Did you guys ever?
It's not even worth. I only get a few wishes. The ones that I really want to come true. Yeah.
Did you guys ever run away from home?
No.
I definitely did.
Yeah, me too.
I definitely ran away.
I might have packed a bag, but I was such a rule follower. I was like, I can't run away.
I think I grabbed a bag of chips and threw it in a backpack and a few toys, and then fucking got down the street and just hid in the bushes.
I do think that there should be a trend on social media of what was packed in a kid's runaway bag, and not grown-ups recounting it. I'm talking about when a grown-up takes takes a picture of a kid's runaway bag. I think that would be, because it's going to be 3 Legos, right?
Juice box.
A stuffy, a single juice box, probably already drank, and maybe a half a snack. Done.
Yeah, you guys are ahead of me. I didn't even pack a bag. I just walked. fuck you guys. And I walked out the door and I started walking.
He ran away the same way he goes to Vegas.
Just, I know where I'm going. It has everything I need.
And then I got to the stop sign and says, I don't know where I'm going.
And I don't know how to get home.
Go? Friend's house?
He doesn't know how to get there, Trav.
I was not good at that.
Hey, listen, Jason, everyone was terrified of Jason running away because
he'd never make it home.
We would really have to search for him.
All right. I'll let you answer this, Trav. Who was the Kevin and who was the Buzz in the Kelce household?
I think it's going to stand true no matter what household it is. The older siblings
is Buzz
versus the younger siblings. Because it is what it is. The older siblings always, have fun with picking on the younger ones, and the younger ones always wish that they were older and like had more responsibility, so they would stop getting treated like they were irresponsible.
So you identified as Kevin?
Yes, 100%. I always watched the movie thinking I was Kevin.
I never watched it, and I saw myself as Kevin. I liked Kevin. I liked the movie, but I never was.
Jay, I don't know that you're a planner like Kevin.
Honestly, the Rube Goldberg system that he implemented is
the map. The entire map that he had,
he's like an offensive coordinator. He should be an offensive coordinator.
It was fucking brilliant. I was like, holy shit. I didn't know. I didn't even remember that from like the first 30 times I watched the movie. I saw that map and I was like, whoa.
Wow. This kid.
Kevin's going to be something.
Dialed. Yeah, exactly.
Kevin's going somewhere.
He's going somewhere for sure.
All right. Well, let's recap the plot for those of you that don't know. Are
there people who haven't seen Home Alone?
Living under a rock since the 90s?
I don't think I've ever met anybody that hasn't seen Home Alone.
I mean, there's some young people that have probably not seen it, if we're being honest. It is made in the 90s. There are people that surprisingly don't know anything about the 90s that I frequently encounter. So I think they're out there.
That's sad for them.
All right. Recap of the movie. There is a family, the McAllisters, who are vacationing over the holidays to France. Not just mom, dad, and the kids, but
going
uncles, aunts,
family over there.
Big family vacation, going over to France for Christmas. And as they are getting ready, there is also a group of burglars. This is a very well-off area who have decided to try and stake out a neighborhood to find out which families are leaving for the holidays and which homes might be good ones to rob. And when the family is getting ready to leave the night before, power outage, so their alarm clocks don't go off on time. The family has to rush out the door in the morning because they're running late to the airport. And in this rush, they forget one of their sons. They forget Kevin McAllister. He's in up in the attic, asleep. They get to the airport. They think they got everybody. They take off for France, and mom doesn't realize till she's halfway over the ocean that poor old Kevin is still in the mean streets of Chicago. Kevin wakes up, where's my family? Has no idea. All of a sudden.
Well, he wished for his family to never.
You're right. I didn't want to. Yeah, I guess that is an important part. He did wish. So at first he thinks that he actually
his Christmas
wished them away. True. And Santa Claus had granted him his Christmas wish. And then he realizes the predicament he's in and that he's a child and he can't fend for himself. And he starts to panic. And all of these things happen where he's fearful and whatnot. And I guess in order to say the plot, these burglars that have been casing out the neighborhood know that the McAllisters are leaving. So they go back to this neighborhood to burglarize a bunch of different homes. They call themselves the Wet Bandits. And
that's our thing. It's so good.
In the process of burglarizing these homes, Kevin notices one of the burglars who is in his house, and perhaps the worst idea ever for a burglar to go expose your face to a bunch of people before you rob their home, before you've done it. It just seems like a very bad
The Wet Bandits
idea.
Work too good.
Hey, let's go rob all these homes. Hey, first, let's go show up at their house and show our face. And when they come back, like, hey, the cops were coming around the neighborhood earlier this week. No, we weren't. We had a cop in our house. We didn't. No cop was in that neighborhood that night.
Yeah, it's a cop with a gold tooth.
Anyways, Kevin notices this burglar and he realizes that he's in trouble. So instead of having a security system like you would expect a very wealthy family of the McAllisters.
Well, 90s.
1990?
Okay. They still had security systems in the 90s.
1,000% they did. 1,000%. But nice neighborhoods, yeah.
Anyways, McAllisters, they're all gone. Kevin's by himself. Wet bandits are coming in. Kevin has to try and figure out a way to deter them. He does a great job of utilizing light systems and all the typical things, but eventually the wet bandits realize he's on his own. He knows that they know that he's on his own, so he's got to think smart. So he decides to set up a series of Rube Goldberg events throughout his entire house to inflict damage, harm, and slow these burglars down. He's not calling the cops, what, because the power lines, the phone lines don't work in this ridiculous made-up scenario? Is that what's happening?
I don't think he ever thought to call the cops. I think he just took it upon himself to defend himself.
This whole fucking... Okay, so, yeah, I want to get to the end of this so we can get back to the absurdity of this plot. Anyways, in epic fashion, Kevin gets the better of the wet bandits time and time again. Joe Pesci and, god damn it, what's the other actor? It's not Randy Quaid. What's the fuck? He's very good.
Daniel Stern.
What are their two names in the...
Harry and Marv.
Harry and Marv, thank you. Marv is Daniel Stern. All right. Anyways, Harry and Marv, they try to get into the McAllister's house. Kevin McAllister does a great job of setting up all these booby traps. They can't get in. They're trying to get in. Eventually they get in. Then they get up to the attic. Then he ziplines out of the attic. It's a whole thing. At no point are they robbing them. They're just trying to apparently get Kevin and kidnap him or something like that.
At some point, they just say, fuck this. This kid is ruining our day.
Yeah.
We're about to get after this motherfucker.
And it all ends with the neighbor down the street saving the day and the wet bandits being caught and Kevin being reunited with his family safe and sound. Where do we want to start off with this?
I want to start off with, we kind of mentioned earlier that I always thought I was Kevin. Do you guys now watch that movie as if you're the parents?
I don't think
you
those
put
parents,
yourself in
this might be the most unrelatable parents I've ever seen in a Christmas movie. I mean, it's blatantly... I mean, listen, everybody goes to like you leave without one of your kids at some point. I feel like that's like a very standard thing. You should not feel shame for that necessarily. Maybe you forget about it long enough to take off an airplane. Yeah, probably should feel some shame there. But who the fuck, I just don't understand how you can't call somebody to go get this fucking kid. There
wasn't cell phones back then, Jason.
It's a ridiculous premise that this one neighborhood is out of phone activity. You can call the cops. They have ways to get...
They called the cops.
No,
she did call the cops.
She called the cops in that area.
No, she called the cops in her neighborhood.
Why are we calling? If they aren't helping, I'm calling other cops. I'm calling family members that are still there. I'm calling friends.
That would totally ruin the plot of the movie.
There is precisely 0% chance that I am just waiting a couple days before I can fly back to Chicago to see what happens with Kevin. This is the most ridiculous premise.
She got back in a day and a half.
There's no scenario where you wouldn't be able to get somebody, anybody who got that call. Anybody who got that call said, hey, I'm in the airport. I'm on an airplane going to France. I'm in France. I left my kid. Could you go do that? If it was 2 hours away, I would drive to go get a kid out from being by them. So this is just it's the dumbest thing I've ever.
You only get so many calls at the airport, Jason.
It's like jail. Everybody knows that.
That's the nostalgia of the 90s, though, is that there is that. It sounds so easy to just pick up your cell phone right now and just call everyone in that area and find it.
I'm not letting. I am not letting you guys act like it is not
just
easy.
That easy.
It was that easy. Everybody had landlines, and anybody in the 90s could have received a phone call. This isn't the fucking 30s where you had to go to the operator and do it. No, people knew people's numbers,
Yeah.
I could have called Aunt Judy, who would have drove 40 minutes across town.
All their family went with them to France.
I could have called Steve Bogus to come pick you up. I could have called fucking.
I will say this: the dad in this movie
doesn't give a fuck.
Was very disinterested in finding Kevin. He was like, "All right, sweetie, you're gonna try. I mean, it says there's no flights for another 3 days. Oh, you're gonna keep fucking fighting uphill battle right now.
He's lost.
Yeah,
give it up.
He's done. It's over.
He'll figure it out.
We got the whole other family to be.
We can't ruin everyone's vacation. It's so true. God damn, that's a great.
Forgot how easy it was to get on a plane with like a ticket. Like when you didn't she just handed an entire pile of tickets to the flight attendant and was like, "Yeah, this is all of it." She's like, "All right, cool, go on up.
Yeah, all right.
Good luck." Didn't even count how many tickets they had and how many people they had. Yeah, I was like, "Oh, nice. We were looking for you."
It's not good. I do think they did their best to explain away as much as they possibly could by
that
saying
a child would be home alone.
No, by saying that all of their extended family, like every single person in their family, was going on the trip.
But why are we acting like we don't have phone numbers to people that aren't immediately our family? This guy worked at some fucking business. Like, you could have called a coworker. Like, there's no way. There's nobody to get a hold of.
He actually didn't give a shit. So.
Yeah, he really was like, well.
That's that. He's like, are we getting croissants?
The only way this would have made sense is if the plane crashed upon taking off, so that they never knew and everyone just died. That would have made sense that he was left alone for a little bit.
What the hell?
It wouldn't have been as Christmassy.
That's so messed up.
All right, so yeah. Poor banditing to go and show your face to the place you're about to rob before you go in there. Just have like somebody else that's not going to rob it. You just pay somebody else to go in there and scope it out.
Yep.
I guess then you're adding another person to the knowledge that you're doing it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, just wait till everybody leaves.
Then you got to split it.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm not a professional bandit. I just felt like that wasn't the wisest of choices.
What was your guys' favorite part of the movie?
I like the opening the most, to be honest with you. Watching
the chaos of the Christmas,
and there's like so many
family there.
It feels very relatable, like running around getting pissed off about really stupid things that only like siblings would be pissed off about. Like the one like family member that wets the bed. There's this
there not being enough pizza.
Yeah, it just felt and it also like the 2-liter jug of soda and like the paper plate, all of it is just like very reminiscent of my childhood, I feel like, other than the enormously expensive house. Yeah.
And the big family.
And the big family. But we were around a lot of people around the holidays, even though it wasn't family, it was friends, and we'd go to holiday parties. Family. Yeah.
The Halls and their holiday party, their New Year's Eve party was always so much fun.
It was great.
Yep. Shout out to the Halls.
What was your favorite part?
I love the mayhem. I love the mayhem of him planning how to fuck with them.
Yeah.
So good.
So you're more about the planning than the actual execution.
No, I think the execution, but I do just you have to appreciate how much thought and effort went into it, and the fact that it went off without a hitch.
I mean, for things that happen precisely off of like a door like opening.
Orchestrated. Yes. Yeah. Yes, very well orchestrated. I liked it. Good.
Trav, what about you?
I'm going to go with the scene where he steals the toothbrush. Then he runs away from the cops. It's an exciting scene. Flanking? I think it was a very fun, yes, he flanked. And I think the funny part of that whole thing is that a scene right after that, he immediately feels terrible for stealing. And I'm pretty sure he goes to church.
Well, I thought he goes to the church to run away from the wet bandits by the way, very perceptive by Kevin in that moment to see Harry and realize that's the cop that was in my house and that this is not an actual cop and to like start walking away, and then he runs to the church. He goes into the church before that or after that?
He's in the church twice, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, he goes into the church the night before, but then there is a scene where he runs to the church.
I just thought it was so funny that he stole something and then, like, as he's walking home,
immediately tried to repent.
He's immediately like, man, I didn't mean to steal this.
I didn't have any other choice.
Yeah.
I do gotta say, I think it's probably...
I didn't want to run from the cops.
I think it's got to be the best cast Christmas movie of all time. Like, could you think of anybody other than Macaulay Culkin being Kevin? Like, the facial expressions,
he crushes it.
He just did such a great job. Like, I don't know, like, the way he talks, he, like, feels more grown up than what his age is, but he still looks like a child and innocent, but he's got, like, this great dry sense of humor.
The only
one
that I know that talk to grown-ups at that age like as if they were a grown-up was Patrick Bacon.
Why'd you guys say that at the exact same time?
Because we've talked about this before.
He has literally had this same demeanor and like ability to have conversations with grown-ups since we were like fucking 3. He would like bargain with our Eastside Kickers coach on like how many laps. Like it was like a discussion. Like like conditioning, you had to do 5 laps.
It was a negotiation.
And like, I don't know. What do you think about 3? 3 is good enough, right? I'm running. I mean, we're getting it done, right? We're going to be running during practice too, so we might as well, you know.
That's an interesting skill to have.
Shout out to the Bacons. It's time to thank our partner.
Who's that?
Reese's. Or Reese's, however you like to call it. I'm pretty sure they would like us to say Reese's, so we're going to say Reese's and their perfect holiday companion, their Reese's Trees.
Ooh, they are so good. Nothing says the holiday like Reese's perfect peanut butter stuffed chocolate trees. They might be the best holiday candy ever. It's up for debate. Every holiday tradition is better when you add Reese's Trees.
Holiday movies?
Yeah, I mean, those go definitely better with Reese's Trees.
Ugly sweater parties?
I mean, who doesn't like chocolate stains all over their ugly sweater?
I do. Skipping the ugly sweater party to watch football in your sweats instead?
I mean, that's a no-brainer, of course.
Yeah. I mean, you throw on that ugly sweater anyways.
Yeah.
So celebrate the season with peanut butter perfection and be sure to grab Reese's Trees today. Jason, why don't you tell them where to get them from?
Well, it's found wherever candy is sold. Literally. You can find it everywhere.
I think I called you Jason.
Jason. Thank you to our partner, Gillette.
All right, now, Jason, you've been retired for a full year. Let's talk pregame rituals. Do you miss them? Still have them?
I kind of have one, I guess, for Monday Night Countdown. Like I go do the production meeting, then I kind of iron out what's happening in the rundown. Then I go to the makeup lady. Then I go to the hair, and then I go on set.
I was just curious to see if you were putting that same game day energy into your new broadcasting routine. That's all.
Well, first and foremost, it includes making sure that this beard is looking real nice, which is finally starting to show some of my grays again after dyeing it. I'm getting those natural colors back. Thank you. Thanks so much. But yeah, I have some grooming individuals that make sure it's looking nice and tidy.
If you were looking for a tool to help wrangle it in a little bit, look no further than Gillette Labs NFL licensed razor.
The special edition razors have those long-lasting Gillette Labs blades and the precision trimmer on the back. It's perfect for cleaning up this guy.
Nice. I hear it's a must-have for NFL fans this season, and clearly you too.
Sold, available now in 12 teams, including the Eagles and Chiefs. Get it while you can at Gillette.com/NFL. Gillette, the best a fan can get. But I think the cast, just because Macaulay Culkin, Joe Pesci, and what is it again? Daniel Stern, Marvin Harry, Catherine O'Hara is the mom, John Candy.
Yeah,
the polka.
Leaving out the band is a.
He was more invested than her own husband was in finding him.
Yeah.
Who was better, Marv or Harry? When you brought up best scenes, my favorite scene is really any scene where Marv is screaming.
He's got an
fucking
electric scream.
fantastic. Like it's just.
He has an electric scream.
That scene where his head's on fire is one of the greatest fucking scenes.
Set off the baby monitor.
Or I guess he gets electrocuted. Harry's the one that has the head on fire. When he's getting electrocuted and the whole like.
So good.
He also steps on the ornaments. I do think that.
Well, they both do, right? Or is it just him?
I think it's him. Because I think Harry's at the door handle.
Oh, yeah.
The burning door handle.
Joe Pesci kills it too. They're both so good. There's good in different ways.
It's a great movie.
It's got a whole like Lenny and like Of Mice and Men feel with like Marv being the dummy and Joe Pesci being the witty one, but he's really not that smart.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you guys ranking Home Alone as a Christmas movie?
Well, we're doing PFF grades, right?
But where does Home Alone rank?
Wait, why does no one want to ask who would nail this?
Who would nail what?
Who would handle a Home Alone scenario the best out of all of us?
Travis, not even a question.
Are you kidding me? I would fucking thrive.
And I've always thought Kevin McAllister and Travis Kelce.
You don't even think I have a shot?
I mean, it just.
Wow.
No.
You would have been more planned out. For sure. My instincts would have been fantastic in situations like this.
Guys, they fucked around. I really think I could help them find out.
Nice.
Nice.
Well done.
Yeah.
All right. Where's it ranking in everybody's rankings?
I'll go top 5. I can't rank like.
Yeah, it's hard to go like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Exactly. And I think I like Home Alone 2 more.
Really?
I'm
going to have to go back and watch Home Alone 2 now.
I like Home Alone 1 definitely the most. Home Alone 2 is good though. Still has the great same cast.
Yeah.
I like the pigeon lady in Home Alone 2.
Yeah.
Ooh, she was great. Top 5.
Just trying to think. Okay, which movies do I like more than Home Alone?
Love Actually.
Christmas Vacation. Christmas Story.
The Santa Claus.
The Grinch.
Oof, great one.
I'm not putting Santa Claus above, but I do like the Santa Claus. It's a good movie. I think I like Home Alone more than that. You know which one I really like, which is a newer one, but I watch it every Christmas now. It's Claus.
You do love that
Klaus from on Netflix.
Yeah.
Great Christmas movie. I'm kind of like a sucker for the claymation Rudolph.
Ooh. OJ.
I think I like Elf better than Home Alone.
So not top 5.
I think it's just out of the top 5 for me.
I'm putting it in the top 5 with Grinch, Home Alone 2, and Elf. I'll probably say those 3 are probably the only ones I'm taking over it.
I think it's either top 5, maybe it's 6, but I'm saying like the Santa Claus is up there, the original Grinch, not the original, I'm sorry, the Jim Carrey Grinch.
Yeah.
I mean, Love Actually, that's not a surprise to anyone. Don't say anything. Nobody was asking. Yeah, I'd say it's probably top 5, but I think it's like the number 5 slot.
All right, PFF grades. Christmasness. I think this is high in Christmasness. So all throughout the film, the whole reason this is happening is Christmas. It also has like the soundtrack, the setting, all of it. Like it's just very Christmassy.
Yeah. 10. I don't know if it can get more Christmassy other than the Grinch.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have like Santa Claus, I guess. Or like the
It has a reference to him.
It does. I don't know about
literally has him going to the church.
It's not
it has like the Jesus, like, what is it called? In front of the church. Every church
the
has
nativity scene.
Yes.
It's not like the Grinch or Rudolph or Frosty. Like it's not like a story that is
directly associated with the concept of Christmas.
Yeah, I'm trying to like think of it. It's not like 10 out of 10 to me, but it's definitely very Christmassy.
All right.
1 to 100.
I'd say 5. I'd say like 98.
I'll go 90. You go 98. You go 100. You want to go 98?
Boom.
98.
Acting.
Acting. I'll go 100 on this. I don't think there's one piece of bad acting in the whole film.
Directing.
Ooh. I'm going to go another 100.
Wow, just giving hundreds away. Jesus.
Just giving hundreds out? I think.
I'm waiting for you. Listen,
You
I'm not
even
the only
said
one. You're
yourself that
asking
this
me.
movie wasn't. Is that more plot?
I like it. It just.
Yeah, I think that's more plot. I think that's more plot. He's going to have a lot of questions. It's going to take the hit on the plot.
We can go.
Okay.
100, fine. Plot, where are we going?
Plot, I will go.
It's not a believable plot, but is it a fun plot?
It's a fun plot. It's not believable. It's not based on a true story, so I guess it doesn't have to be that believable. But it does have some holes. So I'll go 70. I'll go 65.
I was going to say 80 or 85. I think the plot is so 90s.
It's so 90s.
It's so 90s and it's delightful that way.
What do you mean that
it's delightful in that way that it's so 90s?
She's making
that it's
calls
landlines
from the airport
and it's great.
Like, yeah.
Sorry,
I think it's fun. I'm going
Trav, what's your number?
So 80?
85, nice. Violence. Violence? What? Why is this on the PFF?
Do you guys really enjoy violence that much?
We needed a bot. We needed an extra category.
Decent amount of violence.
What is the other category when it's usually not violence? What is it? We don't do Christmas.
Action? What is it?
Acting, directing, plot. All right.
It has... I mean, the violence is high.
It's not violent.
It's not violent.
It's physical harm.
Yeah. But it's not like a violent, it's like a jokey. It's like a Three Stooges.
Yeah, but like, I mean, everybody knows the iron print on the forehead.
I'm going to go, I just don't know. It's low in violence. High in violence for a Christmas movie, but low in violence.
This is going to ruin his PFF grade.
It really is.
Can we do a different category than violence? You should
do, if you're leaning towards like the action part of it, you should do more of like the finding out.
Action?
Yeah, like the action of it. Like with the action, like the meat of it.
It's a high
is
action
him
movie.
Doing the, right?
Entertainingness?
The action in it is I give it a 90.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, that feels good.
There you go.
Who's doing the math? Brandon?
Yeah, they do the math for us.
Okay.
They put it in Excel.
It's going to be somewhere around 95.
Great.
It's a rounding error. It's a little bit.
Yeah, they definitely rounded that.
Yeah.
No chance. We got an 80,
look at him,
a 98.
Look at him. He's going to type more. Look at him. Yep, there we go. 94.6.
That was one of my favorite radio stations growing up. All right, now. Well, that does it for our Home Alone New Heights Holiday Film Club. Recap right there. Jason, you did a great job on recapping the movie, as always.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
That was great. You guys go and have the creepiest Christmas ever.
Oh, God.
And that wraps up another episode of New Heights Film Club. Thank you to Kylie for joining us. Thank you so much. We know that is a lot for you sometimes. Thank you to our sponsor, American Express.
Hey-o, there's nothing like going from a relaxing airport lounge to an even more relaxing hotel, followed by dinner, a concert, and then doing it all over again.
With the newly enhanced American Express Platinum Card, upping your travel game and eating your pregame meal just got a whole lot better.
You unlock access to the largest global airport lounge network and global hotel program with a suite of benefits as compared to other credit card programs.
Traveling with my American Express Platinum almost feels like a personalized experience. I get to watch some college football in the lounge, jet off to see some friends, and enjoy the journey along the way.
Plus, when I'm exploring a new city, I have access to dining benefits at over 10,000 U.S. Resi restaurants and exclusive access to unique experiences worldwide.
Yes, you do. That's rewards for lounging, flying, and dining, if that's your thing.
With an array of premium travel, dining, and entertainment benefits, all backed by American Express's award-winning service. There's nothing like Platinum.
Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/withplatinum.
Thank you to our partner, Boar's Head.
Ooh, a little meat. The NFL season is in full swing, and you know what that means. Time to eat meat.
Millions of fans are turning their homes into game day headquarters every weekend.
Gosh, and whether you're hosting a watch party at home or tailgating before a big game, you got to feed the crowd.
You got to feed the crowd. That's where Boar's Head comes in the clutch.
Yes.
Their platters are literally a game changer. We're talking premium meats, cheeses, dips, and more. What's your go-to deli platter, Jason?
I mean, any of them. Dude, anything that combines crackers, meat, cheese, and mustard. It doesn't matter what kind it is. You got pepper jack, you got provolone, you got cheddar, you got beer cheese, you got salami, you got kielbasa.
There you go.
Don't be all artsy with me. Ritz crackers. Maybe you can do some of those like whole grain, thick boys that are round. Those are kind of nice too. If you want to be kind of different, you go with like a wheat thin. If you really want to elevate your game day spread and score big with your entire home gating, that's tailgating at home. Visit your local Boar's Head Deli. They'll hook you up with a ready-made platter.
Ooh.
Or you can build on your own.
There you go. Either way, you're upgrading your game day with some serious flavor. Boar's Head, committed to craft since 1905. How about it?
It's just a great name, too.
Over 100. Yeah, you know what you're getting.
Boar's Head. Guest episode, and next Monday we got a great guest episode coming out. First guest we've ever had on the podcast. Well, he's back. Paul Rudd, everyone. Paul Rudd is back.
How about it, man? Kai and then Paul. God damn, keeping it in the family, baby.
And next Wednesday we'll release the New Heights Holiday Spectacular. We'll have the first ever New Heights Secret Santa. We'll unbox some stuff sent to us from the 92%ers, and we got a full episode with Kelce.
Ooh.
How about that? You're not going to want to miss it. So listen, while you're getting ready for the holidays, New Heights is right there with you. How about that? She's also going to be giving us some official shopping guides for dudes who can't shop good.
Oh, that was classic.
I actually might need to rewatch that.
Jason, you are a great shopper.
No, never been. Please enjoy the holidays with your family and also a lot of New Heights. That wraps up New News, brought to you by Reese's Trees.
And since it's the holiday season, I'm going to say the Reese's Trees are a little bit better than the pumpkins. All right, now let's get to some bold topics to wrap up Week 15 in the NFL and unfortunately wrap up our playoff hopes.
Chiefs 13, Chargers 16. What are your thoughts following the game?
Well, first things first, obviously we lost our quarterback, man. Patty Mahomes, our guy, our brother, our fearless leader, our face of the franchise. And to an ACL, and it's never easy seeing your guys go down. We had a bunch of guys get hurt this past game, and we fought, man. We fought. We had some guys fight through some stuff. We had some guys, unfortunately, not make it back out on the field. And for the season to be going like it did up to that point, and we're on our last, quest to try and keep our playoff hopes alive there in the fourth quarter, and on a freakish play to see 1-5 go down like that, man, it was almost like it wasn't real. And shit just sucks, man. For a guy that puts in that much and puts his body on the line week in, week out, and makes this football world, he makes the best of it, man, by how hard he works. And it sucks, man. And then obviously we had some momentum going there with our guy Gardner Minshew, man, and tried to find a way there at the end. And it's just things just didn't go our way up to that point. And yeah, and that's the game for you right there. It's just things just, when you need them the most, just weren't falling for us, and you got to go back to the drawing boards, man. And we got 3 games left. I know we're still talking about this game, but the integrity of who you are as a professional, as a player, you got to love this shit, man. And And Chiefs Kingdom, we're going to give you everything we got. And there's no question about that. There's only one way I do things. There's only one way Coach Reed does things. And if we're going to go out there and play some football, we're going to do it the right way and keep trying to get these things fixed and end on the highest note that we can.
Well, for the first time since 2014, the Chiefs are eliminated from the postseason, which is an outrageous stat. Over a decade of postseason play for the Kansas City Chiefs. I was thinking about this the other day. What was crazy being at the game, I don't think I've ever been in that stadium with you guys out of the picture in the regular season.
No, you haven't.
Definitely not 2013.
14 was the only my
that
first year playing. That would have been the only one, but I don't. And there was only one game where we needed some things to happen, and it didn't happen. And then we played the last game with our guy Chase Daniels back there slinging.
Shut up. Yeah. So it's just wild. I mean, it was wild being there, and I feel like
it's a crazy, completely different year. That year we didn't have any wide receiver score a touchdown.
Right.
As crazy as that is.
Right.
This year we're, numbers wise, we're up there with some of the top offenses, and depending on what category you're looking at, but just critical moments, man. All the games we've lost were one-score games, man. We were in it right there to the end.
Yeah, 1-7 in one-score games. Even that game, up until the very last pick, I feel like you guys were gonna. In my head, I'm like, oh, they're gonna find a way to get it done, and it's just because you guys
felt like that, man.
You guys have just done it so much. So
and that's why when 1-5 went down, I was like, no way, this is what happens,
right? Yeah. I guess, how do you approach the rest of the season? You talked about it a little bit. We're going to go out there and battle together.
Yeah, it's kind of unfamiliar territory at this point for a lot of guys in the building. The guys that have been there, I'm the only one that's been on the team long enough to see us not make the playoffs or to play a game that
there's not
didn't have a future
of furthering the season.
It's obviously fucked up, but it's a new feeling. So all I know is to go out there and play my ass off and to show up and give my guys the best chance to win. And I think that's the mentality, man. There's an integrity thing here that when you sign up for the gig, you're living out your dreams. You're living out a kid's dream that never got a chance to do this. You're living out, man.
Yeah.
You're playing this game obviously to win Super Bowls. You're playing this game to be in those playoff scenarios and stuff. But at the end of the day, man, you're playing in the NFL.
Yeah.
And that's a fucking blessing. That's an honor. It's an honor to be out there. It's an honor to feel the soreness after a game because you're actually out there. You're fucking doing it.
Yeah. You're living your dream.
And no matter if you're getting the fucking ball thrown to you, no matter if you're blocking your tail off and you never, see the pill, it's an honor to be out there in a uniform, playing for the guys around you, playing for your family, playing for the people back home that are watching you and that have known you since you were a little kid, dreaming about this moment, or dreaming about these moments being in the NFL. And I'll tell you what, man, if there's a game to be had, baby, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to love fucking playing in it. No matter if it's a game that in the playoffs or gets us in the playoffs or a game that, seems like it doesn't have any implications of that. So
no doubt. Well said, Trev.
And that's the integrity you gotta fucking go out there with, man.
For sure. And the other thing I always think about whenever I played in games like this or seasons that have gone south, even in the years where everything doesn't work out, you still have like a team. You're still close with guys. And I always thought, similar to what you're saying, Trav, like we only got 3 weeks left of this year's team to play football. Like next year, it's going to look different, right? Guys are going to be back, guys aren't going to be back. It's no 2 years are the same, and you try to enjoy the few weeks that you have together. And obviously the big thing looming is not only you guys out of the playoffs, but Patrick Mahomes tears his ACL in December. Usually that's an 8 to 9 month injury recovery. I've been through it myself. It's a rough one. You hate to see it end that way. You know what I mean? Yeah. It was just a devastating, kind of final moment there. And Gardner went out there and battled his ass off.
Oh, no, you know Gardner's going to do that, baby. Yeah. That's how he's built, man. And we're going to fucking fight for him from here on out and then go out there and try to win some ball games with my guy G. And obviously it came out that the surgery went well, and I mean he's a warrior, man. I'm telling you, this guy's played through everything, battled through everything, has been crowned champion because he's battled through everything, and he's going to battle through this. It's the only way this guy is wired, man. He's a fearless warrior when it comes to this football thing, and he's going to make sure that he comes back stronger than ever, and you know, hopefully the Chiefs can get him back as soon as possible. I know right now it's kind of right around that week 1 or the beginning of the season next year. So I know he's going to be doing everything he can to get back out on that field for the Chiefs as soon as possible, man.
I love it, brother. You guys are headed to Tennessee to face the 2-12 Titans.
Yeah, man, we got the Titans, and the Titans, as their record may show, they've only won 2 games, but man, they're fucking playing hard.
Hell yeah, brother!
And they got guys on that defensive line that can wreck a game. Obviously, Jeffrey Simmons has been doing it for a while now, man.
Sure.
A big old mean dude up front, and we're gonna have to find ways to be able to slow him down and make our guy Gardner get comfortable back there. And from there, it's just mastering the game plan and getting out there and getting after it, man.
We do have this mic'd up video of you and Derwin, who had the game sealing interception. Let's take a look at this.
Give me this jersey. Give it to me. You already know, boy. Keep leading, man. This is cool to see you transpiring. No, bro. You already know. Hell of fame, baby. The best. Come on now. Do your thing, baby. I got you. I'll shoot it over.
We've had so many battles, man.
What a great dude, man. Just plays the game the right way. The attitude, the physicality, the toughness.
I love it when, you know, you can get after somebody on the football field. They can fucking pick you up and body slam you, and there's no bad blood. There's just a bunch of respect for how they carry themselves and go at it. And obviously Derwin's one of the fucking best to ever do it, man. So it was an honor to swap jerseys with him, and the honor to share the fucking gridiron with him, man. I'm a guy that I fucking love this game, man. I love it when I get to go against another guy that I watch on film. I'm like, that guy fucking plays this game the right way. You know, and he got me on a few this past game. It's cool that he came up and said all that, man. I wish him the best of luck the rest of the year, man.
The question is, have you sent them the jersey yet?
Yeah, I shot it over to him.
Oh, nice. There you go.
I still owe a few guys jerseys, so you still owe me a jersey, Jason.
Do I? I feel like you have a jersey of mine.
I've stole like 3 jerseys from your house just laying around, so I might have stole somebody else's that you were meant to get out to them.
Dude, I had like a mad dash of getting jerseys out to other guys. Just started notes of like reminding yourself. I don't remember the guys now at this point.
But you'll remember them when you see them. You'll be like, oh shit, I was supposed to get that guy a jersey, and just write it down.
Like there's 2 guys like I know I sent them jerseys, but I never got confirmation they got them. I hope they got them.
My Bearcats I played in India. I haven't gotten the jerseys over to them yet. Sauce.
Alec Pierce.
Yeah, our guy Alec Pierce. Dude, he's a stud.
I know.
Let's keep this thing moving, man. Shout out to the Chargers. Our guy Jesse Minter, Coach Minter, I should say. He's got those guys rolling. Obviously, I respect the hell out of Harbaugh and what they've been able to keep doing over there, man, and wish them the best of luck. Thank you to our sponsor, Allstate.
You know what's smart?
What?
Checking Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds on car insurance.
You know what's not smart?
Not checking Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds on car insurance.
That is also not smart, but not checking your fantasy lineup before kickoff.
Yeah, seeing a player with 40 points and realizing they're on your bench.
Yep.
Not a good feeling.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
It's time to thank our partner.
Who's that?
Reese's. Or Reese's, however you like to call it. I'm pretty sure they would like us to say Reese's. So we're going to say Reese's and their perfect holiday companion, their Reese's Trees.
Ooh, they are so good. Nothing says the holiday like Reese's perfect peanut butter stuffed chocolate trees. They might be the best holiday candy ever.
All right now.
It's up for debate. Every holiday tradition is better when you add Reese's Trees.
Holiday movies?
Yeah, I mean, those go definitely better with Reese's Trees.
Ugly sweater parties?
I mean, who doesn't like chocolate stains all over their ugly sweater?
I do. Skipping the ugly sweater party to watch football in your sweats instead?
I mean, that's a no-brainer, of course.
Yeah. I mean, you throw on that ugly sweater anyways.
Yeah.
So celebrate the season with peanut butter perfection. And be sure to grab Reese's Trees today. Jason, why don't you tell them where to get them from?
Well, it's found wherever candy is sold. Literally. You can find it everywhere.
I think I called you Jason.
Jason.
Thank you to our sponsor, Amazon. Jason, you done all your holiday shopping yet?
Still going. I have started it. I got some of it going.
I'm right there with you.
Amazon is definitely one of the go-tos, especially, I mean, dude, it's got
everything.
Yeah, the shipping is taken
and it gets to you
into
ASAP.
account. It's right on the app. There's such a huge selection.
Oh, it's the best.
Yeah, no question.
You can literally get anything and everything.
It's to the point where it's inconvenient to order things that aren't on Amazon. Like, why aren't you guys just on Amazon?
Dude, it's so good, dude. It's so good.
Amazon is the go-to destination for all your holiday gift shopping, whether you're shopping for a wild white elephant party or a work party or a family holiday party. Amazon has got you covered.
They have gifts for every holiday and for everyone on your list. So shop holiday gifts for everyone on Amazon.
Well, good luck, Trav. You want to move on to some of the other things that happened this past week?
Yeah, let's talk a little Raiders-Eagles.
Let's do it.
Man, so far, New Heights has played the Raiders pretty well. That's right. They haven't scored a single point against either one of our teams. The Eagles 31, Raiders 0. Jason, thoughts on the Birds?
Obviously, it's everything you want to do against the Raiders, right? Like, you're playing a team that you know has been struggling and they're not very good, but you still got to go out there and perform. And, you know, I thought the Eagles offense did a really good job. I thought that the run game is something that we stuck with it, right? Like the first series, I'm always watching like, okay, what is this going to be? What's the plan today? How many runs is it going to be? How much shotgun? How much under center? Like, what's the flavor? And in the first series, I think there were like 7 runs. There was a quarterback designed run. It was clear that they were going to stick with that and try and establish a line of scrimmage, was something I think they need to continue to do moving forward. And I just liked seeing it. They pushed the ball down the field. They created explosives. You know, it's everything that you want to see against not just the Las Vegas Raiders, but what this Eagles team needs to be moving forward. And then defensively, I mean, I think they held the Raiders to 70 yards on offense. Like, it was an all-time performance from the defense. This is what this team can be. You know, you even when the run's not hitting early, you got to stick with it. You got to keep attacking line of scrimmage, keep making them defend that, and then take your shots when they're there. And they did that throughout the game. And I thought that was outstanding. And it's who they should be moving forward. And they got 3 games left, right? 2 of them against the Washington Commanders, 1 of them against the Buffalo Bills. They've pretty much all but clinched their spot in the playoffs. They just need one more win, and it's over. Really, one more loss by the Cowboys, and it's over. So, you know, they're in the driver's seat. They're probably going to be the 3 seed. If they win out, there's a chance they could be the 2 seed. What I would like to see these last 3 games is continue to pound the rock. Get that run game going. It is going to open up so much more for the offense. And if these guys can go into the playoffs feeling good, feeling confident, working with each other and executing these plays, I think it's going to help out Jalen a lot more. And with the way this defense is playing, this team could be very dangerous in the postseason if they stay true to that formula. So that's what I'm hoping to see.
Dude, there's so much fucking firepower over there, man.
Right?
In a game like this, you see it all clicking, man. It shows you what you got, man, and then you just build off of it. And it's crazy what one game of putting it together can do, man. It can strike it up. There was a crazy stat out there that I don't know the specific stat, which I probably shouldn't be saying it if I don't know the specific stat. But basically, after you win a shutout game, the following week, I think it's almost 50% of the teams lose that following week.
Oh, don't tell me this, Travis.
I'm just saying, it's a stat to maybe tell the boys, text the boys, hey, yo, like
that's so weird. Why is that the case? It's a very
weird stat, and it might even be more than that.
Really?
I think it was a staggering staggering number of teams that lose that following week. I think kind of just it makes you feel at ease. Maybe the game plan isn't as crazy. Maybe the game plan isn't, you know what I mean? Like whatever it is, whatever it may be, the guys or the team that you're playing is like, holy shit, we got to get our shit together. We're playing this team that just fucking embarrassed another team.
Yeah. All right.
Good luck.
Hopefully we start changing that statistic a little bit better.
There you go.
Say, yeah.
There you go. We helped that. We want
nice. There we go.
But this is what Gronk said about playing the Raiders, which is a very, very hilarious thing. Not very nice, but when you play the Raiders, it's like putting Neosporin on your cuts. They heal those wounds.
It is true. I mean, the level of, the level that the fans were at these last couple of weeks, and understandably, the Eagles had not been performing well, but then all of a sudden you play the Raiders, who, have won 2 games this year, I believe. It has a tendency to, make you feel good again. And that's a great way to put it by Gronk. I think the Eagles are smart enough to know that, it was a great game, but they still got to improve and get better. But so much of playing well in the postseason is feeling good going into it.
Yeah, it's a big part.
I think the Eagles got some games here that they can feel good about, hopefully. They come out and put their best foot forward. They get into the playoffs with some momentum. So we'll see.
Well, Jalen Hurts, 12 for 15, almost a perfect day. 175 yards, 3 tutties before being replaced by Tanner McKee. And then Jalen quote after the game, he's always got one for us. Everybody needs to remember where I came from and how I'm built. All right, now, there you go.
Okay. He ain't messing around. I'm sure he's been hearing all of the stuff talking about it in the media. And I mean, listen, it was a great bounce back game for him. Obviously, the game before with the turnovers and everything, very uncharacteristic of Jalen Hurts. It's not been who he has been largely in the NFL. But this is what I mean. He's got 15 attempts. And if he would have played the whole game, it would have been more than that. But they did a great job of being a very balanced offense, and that's what they need to be. They need to continue.
It's the best
even
offense,
if it's not working, you got to stick with it, because otherwise these guys just don't respect it. They don't respect the line of scrimmage. They're getting into their zone drops easier. They're matching receivers right away. I came away this week, and quite honestly last week, even though it didn't work out, we had the picks. I came away from last week feeling like this offense is showing signs of going in the right direction. And
just prove that, yeah.
And hopefully we get another game this coming week against the Commanders that'll show that a little bit more.
There you go. Well, we got a LeBron stat of the game. Our guy at 37 years old and 255 days on top of those 37 years. Brandon Graham became the oldest player in Eagles history to record a sack in a game.
There we go, BG.
Grandpa Graham.
Everybody's talking about Old Man Rivers. We got Grandpa Graham on the Eagles.
He's going to fucking hate that I said that.
Nah, BG don't hate nothing. He's the best. I feel like he had more than one, right?
He had like 2 sacks.
He had a great day. Yeah,
he had 2 sacks.
Yeah.
Doesn't surprise me one bit.
Dude, he was balling. He was in very vintage form.
Who was the oldest before that?
Shit, it might have been Brandon Graham. I don't know who else. Graham. Yeah, I mean...
It was Brandon Graham at 36 years old and 255 days.
It's always fun when you start breaking your own records for old age.
There you go.
I don't know if that's true, though.
Well, you guys mentioned you guys played the Commanders on Saturday. A little Saturday in December, baby. Those college games start kind of going away, and all of a sudden, NFL's played on Saturdays now, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, baby.
If the Eagles win or the Cowboys lose, the Eagles will become the first back-to-back division winners in the NFC East in 20 years.
How crazy is that?
That is mind-blowing.
Yeah.
That is a competitive division.
It's going to come to an end, too. I mean, it's absolutely bonkers. It's been 20 years since somebody repeated, and way to go, Birds. Suck on that, Cowboys! What other games got flexed this week? How many? It's usually, 2 or 3 games?
I think it's 2. 2 games get flexed. At least 2 games get flexed to Saturday. And actually, I don't even know if they might have even had this scheduled, because now they just know when December comes that they're going to start flexing games.
I don't think it was scheduled, because that's why they were surprised, right?
Well, they're not the only game on Saturday. It looks like the Packers are playing the Bears later that evening. You guys do have the day game, though.
There we go. Well, 2:00 game. That's such a weird time. I don't like.
It's Saturday.
I know, I get it, but I don't like when they start at weird times.
It's also could be West Coast because this is Brandon's computer.
That is West Coast. That's Brandon's computer. So that's a 5:00 start, which is still a weird time for a football game. I don't know that I like a 5:00. 1, 4, or 8. Those are the time slots. We all know it. Stop fucking with me, NFL.
You're so ridiculous.
So what I'm reading is they flexed you guys out of the prime time Saturday and gave that to Packers Bears.
Yeah.
God,
so
they moved you to the
The Eagles Commanders game would have been a very weird game to flex into a Saturday game. Like,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. That's what was confusing.
We figured it out. Live on air.
Perfect. All right. Well, yeah. Short week.
Well, good luck to the Birds, baby. Let's take our talents to the rest of the NFL and talk about some Phillip Rivers. Is fucking back, baby.
44 years old, a grandfather, exactly 1,800 days since the last start. He went 18 for 27 for 120 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception against the Seahawks. Interception was the last play of the game. He's playing great. I think everybody, so there are a lot of questions throughout the week. A lot of people were joking about it. A lot of people were like, this shouldn't be happening. And I think he gave them their best chance. I mean, that's the reality of it. They're playing the Seahawks, one of the best defenses in the NFL. This guy hasn't played for 5 years, and he gave them an opportunity to win the game. They were winning the game when he left the field. So, what is it, Riley Leonard, was he going to give them their best shot? What was Riley Leonard going to do against the Seahawks?
We'll never know.
I mean, I think we do, though.
We can only assume.
He wasn't going to go out there and play that well, I don't think.
We can only assume. A lot of people were assuming that Phil was going to go out there and get sawed in half. Yeah.
I mean, listen, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I expected him to play well or not. I was like, I just can't wait to see it. I don't know what's about to happen.
Yeah, and that's the excitement of the NFL. That's why we fucking love this goddamn league.
He gets that ball out, though. He did take some shots, though. He took some shots.
It's the NFL. There's not a single game where a quarterback isn't going to take a shot.
Yeah, the one where the snap went high on him and he had to collect it, he got accordioned by about 3 Seahawks back there. I was like, come on, get him, Phillip. Get up, Phillip. Dude, that was a vicious one.
The old accordion tackle.
Yeah, he literally pulled the cleats out of his trophy case. How about that? They're mounted up on the wall, and he takes them up out.
He pulled out the old Johnny Unitises and just said, fuck it, I'm going to go lace these leather things up. That's hilarious. What a guy, man.
High school team was cheering him on during the game. Let's take a look at this video.
But there is Phillip's team, St. Michael Catholic in Fairhope, Alabama, having a watch party today.
And he had the best post-game speech I've heard in a while. I thought it was outstanding. Hopefully my sons and those ball players that I'm in charge of at the school, they'll say like, hey, crap, coach wasn't scared.
Nice, man.
There's more to the quote than what's here too. You're talking about, you come in and you don't know. There's doubt in your head. And having the courage to go out there and fight, right? Because the easy thing is just sit at the house, right? That's essentially what you're saying. Mm-hmm. Easy choice would be to, hey, I don't got to give it a shot. I'm perfectly fine over here. I thought facing doubt, facing criticism, going out there playing the way he did, and the message that sends to the young men that he's in charge of in that area, as well as his own family, incredible. And we forget a lot about what sports is about too often, and I think that this is a great reminder by Phillip.
And Rivers was always that guy, man.
For
fucking courage through the fucking world. He's always been that guy that's played this game the right way, man. And no matter what the record was, and no matter what the situation was. So I expected nothing less, but it's awesome to see him go out there and still be able to sling the old pigskin around, baby. Unfortunately, they didn't get the win, though.
Yeah. Great job.
Seahawks are a fucking great, good-ass fucking football team right now, though. I'm not going to lie. I saw that shit in the preseason. I started seeing some guys flying around. Sammy D is out there fucking making it shake.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Dude, obviously he's got... You get a guy that can get open on demand, man.
You still got to give him the ball. Look at Justin Jefferson, though. What he did with Justin Jefferson the year before. Now Justin, numbers haven't been as great for him this year, even though he's still probably the same player. And Jigba, balling out. One common denominator, he's got Darnold throwing it to him.
There you go, baby. What other retired player should get back out there?
I was thinking about this. Who else would be like...
I mean, I know a guy still trying to prove his athleticism and trying to dunk.
Travis, I can't bend my elbow right now. I got a loose body. I can't even touch my head right now because I got a loose body stuck in my fucking elbow joint.
Well, go and get that shit cleaned out, Jason.
Well, I'm trying to avoid surgery, Travis.
We got to get some rehab going. Are we not rehabbing?
There's not a rehab. There's just a piece of cartilage that's floating around in there and it's stuck in my joint.
Oh, well, yeah, Jason, you got to go and get that shit cleaned out.
I can find it and then like push it out of the joint. And it goes back to being fine. I can't do it right now. It's like stuck somewhere. I don't know if it's in the back or in the front, but it isn't leaving.
I'll go get an MRI and figure. I don't know.
Anyway, it's not going to be me. What up? Who else? It's got to be a position that's not that physical, right?
Dude, it's football.
Aaron Donald.
I mean,
bring him back. Bring AD back.
He could do it, no doubt.
Go on a Super Bowl run, AD.
No doubt about it.
Who else could go do it? I feel like Fletcher Cox could still go in there and give some snaps if he wanted to. He's lost a lot of weight, though.
He is? He's down?
He's lost a lot of weight. He's doing good. He's doing good.
How about I got Big Wit? Big Wit.
Big Wit?
Big Wit?
I mean, that guy's made to protect the passer.
Yeah.
He gets out of his bed being an NFL tackle.
I think, we talked about it before. Fucking Joe Thomas could go out there and play tight end right now.
Tight end?
That dude is fucking,
He is yoked.
He is cut up.
Little blocking tight end?
Dude, 100%. I think Gronk could do it. He can give you a bunch of games for sure.
What about any other quarterback? Could Peyton Manning come up out of there?
I don't know.
What's the oldest a quarterback could go?
Peyton had the neck stuff, man.
Like Kurt Warner, get him back out there. You think he could go out there and sling it a little bit?
Kurt?
I saw Dan Marino on the sideline. What's Dan these days?
Dan's probably not even interested.
He looks good, though. I'm just going to be honest, bro.
He's Dan Marino. He's probably still got that glow to him. He's just I
think we need to just see what's the oldest quarterback that could go out there and function an offense. Dan Marino's 64.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. Speaking of Kurt Warner, I went to Kurt Warner's his foundation event out in Arizona 1 year. Yeah. And he always has ex-NFL players, quarterbacks, guys that can throw the ball. He had me come in there and we're the automatic QBs. So basically you sign up for a team or you draft your quarterback in a 7-on-7 game. And I was playing quarterback with a bunch of guys from, I think it was the military, if I remember correctly. But either way, you know who was out there fucking slinging it and looking like he was like large and in charge?
Who?
Doug Flutie.
Doug Flutie?
Dude, Doug, I'm pretty sure Flutie still plays in like a men's like baseball league. He like surfs every day. Dude, I'm dead ass serious, dude. Flutie is still like peak athleticism, dude. And he's still wired to like fucking lead the boys to victory. I promise you, dude.
I feel like we should just go on like an old like quarterbacks just giving it one game just to see if they can make it through. You already know a 44-year-old can do it off the street, 5 years removed.
Yeah.
What other quarterbacks are like in that age? Like trying to think of guys
like,
that were
like older than 40.
Older than 44, younger than Dan Marino though. Like I just saw Ben Roethlisberger.
Like John Kitna. Kitna was slinging around that same tournament.
Who's younger? Like Drew Bledsoe.
Drew could. I mean, yeah, of course. Aikman?
Troy?
He still looks good and in shape, and I don't know if he's still got the lively arm. That's the thing, man. Personally, I feel like Rivers was around his high school team. He was around, he's out there. He's around the game. He's still probably throwing the ball around, showing the quarterbacks the mechanics and how to get the ball out and stuff like that. Like,
he's got very unique mechanics. I don't think most guys are throwing the ball like he did.
I mean, it's still a fucking live arm. You know what I mean?
No question.
He's never like not had that. So I think he's kind of stayed around the game enough to do it. And I don't know. Yeah. I mean, Dilfer was down there and was it UAB coaching?
Gosh, I'm trying to think of like who was the wave before Peyton? Joe Montana step out on the field for a second.
Joe Montana? Dude, have you ever met Montana?
No.
Smooth cat.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my gosh. I was like, dude, he had the aura of like a movie star, man. Like he was just like the coolest dude I've ever met in my life, man. It was so fun. 100%. He could give you a game. Elway still slinging it around. He's been around the game. He's been over there in Denver as in the organization.
All right. Let's see what he's got.
Touchy subject.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's move on here. We got some questions. Who's winning the NFC? That's a question.
Man.
It's really going to be the Rams or Seahawks. I don't know what all these other teams are doing in this list, right? Like,
Yeah, I think Rams take it. They got a little bit more of a veteran feel to them right now, even though the Seahawks are playing fucking great. I'm pretty sure if it ended today, they would have it, right?
The Rams would.
Yeah. I don't see them.
Now, the Seahawks did, the last time they played them, they lost barely, but Sam Darnold turned it over 4 times. So, it'll be interesting to see who comes down out of that. But I don't think it's going to be the Bears. I think the Bears are going to lose some of these games coming down the stretch. NFC North is going to beat the crap out of each other. 49ers, I think what Kyle Shanahan's done and that staff this year with all the injuries has been incredible. But no, I think it's the Rams and Seahawks in that division this year. Packers just lost Parsons, which I think they're still a good team, but Parsons was the guy that, they went out and paid. They knew they needed a piece like that to be, a 4-down rush team and do all the interesting stuff in the back end that Hafley likes. And now they're going to potentially have to blitz a little bit more and mix it up to generate the pressure. Or Rashawn Gary's going to have to start playing like Micah Parsons, which he's had a great season, but a lot of that is because he's been out there with Micah Parsons. I think the Rams are the best team right now in the NFC. Eagles are right there. I think they're going to keep playing better, and I do think they're going to be formidable in these playoffs. The Bears, Ben Johnson, as these guys rolling. What do you think of the Bears?
I love watching them, man. There's some of those teams where you could just see, I don't know, man. I love watching teams that have Eric Bieniemy as their coach.
Eric Bieniemy's on the Bears?
Fuck yeah, baby.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's a running back coach? He's over there, dog. There's just something. And then my guy, Joe Tooney. There's so much familiarity over there just from those guys, and obviously hanging out with the tight ends, and they got a young guy in Colson. They got a fucking veteran in Colt.
I love watching the scheme. It is so creative, and I just feel like they're a few pieces away, it feels like.
Yeah.
But you never know. All right. Who else? Packers.
I think that's about it. But we do get to see the Seahawks and Rams play this Thursday, so there'll be some implications on how that NFC and definitely the NFC West plays out here late in December, baby. Do we need to get back to dangerous halftime shows? Are halftime shows getting fucking...
I just want to get back to exciting halftime shows. It doesn't even have to be dangerous.
That kind of goes in with it, but I hear you.
Dangerous is inherently exciting, but there's other ways to make it exciting. If I have to see another dog catching a fucking Frisbee, I am going to blow my brains out.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Where's the creativity?
I respect the fun, but why is it at the NFL halftime show? That's like a college deal. It's a timeout thing.
If there was one of them, it'd be really cool. Or if the dog jumped over like a flaming bridge, I'd be all in. But it's not that exciting to me. Like, I can go to any park and watch some dickhead play catch with a Frisbee and his dog.
Why does he got to be a dickhead? Hey, did you see the Broncos mutton busting halftime show?
I did not. Let's see it. Let's check it out.
Let's see what this is about.
Do you know what mutton is, Travis?
Nope.
Mutton is sheep meat.
Oh, this is hilarious.
Wow, he's trying to ride it.
Yeah, see how far I can go.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is new. This is creative. This is interesting. I've never seen anybody ride a sheep. Yeah, see how long you can last. I'm all in on this. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about.
Oh, I'm out.
You don't think it's exciting to watch a little kid ride a sheep for as long as possible?
Not for the NFL halftime show, no.
I think it's good. Oh man, I am completely.
It's exactly the fucking dog frisbee thing.
The dog frisbee thing would be fine if I had never seen it. It's just that it's been done so much. Do something new. Do something creative. That's why this is interesting to me.
I've never seen people are making a living. They're going around stadium to stadium selling this.
I know, and I'm saying that's why it's not good. This is what I'm talking about. Did you see this?
Did I? Yeah, it's the first NFL halftime show of all time. You signing up for that or what?
I'm not doing it. I'm probably too heavy for it. The most impressive thing about this entire thing isn't just the loop, it's how quick he stops. Like, he's stopping once he's already around it. How did he stop that so quick? Look at how excited they are. I love this.
Yeah, they probably had never seen him do it before. They were all like, well, he doesn't practice it because it's very dangerous.
We'll see if he can nail it.
Oh,
he's missed it every time in practice.
He almost broke his neck. We gave him a neck braces. time. See how he's got the lean forward? He's probably leaned back one time and fucking offed himself.
I just think we can be more creative with the halftime shows.
You did it, man. You fucking did it, dude. I knew you could do it.
I'm all in on this.
What is this, the 70s?
1970, you're right.
So good.
Let's bring the creativity up on halftime shows, NFL. All right.
Shout out to those mutton busting kids, man. I don't like shitting on kids unless they deserve it, and they didn't deserve that, so I'm sorry.
But lamb is meat from lambs, right? Baby sheep.
Yeah.
Yep. Mutton is the meat of a fully grown sheep.
Why have we all never had mutton?
Well, in some countries they do eat mutton. Actually, shepherd's pie, traditionally made with mutton. Now we use beef because there's a lot more calories. They probably still eat mutton in a lot of places. I've had mutton before.
Pie man myself, so.
Huh? Tacos with Cam Scatterboo.
Jason, you got out of the house eating tacos in LA and then got called out by the Taco King himself.
Who'd I get? Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't get called out.
Maybe.
No, we gave him a shout out because the way the taco was made out there in LA at Morisco's Jalisco was it was flat and sideways and deep fried, which I'd never had a shrimp taco with a corn tortilla that was deep fried. Oh my God.
Come on back out to Kansas City. I'll take you to the spot.
Trust, I am not going to Kansas City for tacos.
Why?
Because it's the Midwest. I'm going to LA for tacos. I'll go down into like Miami for tacos. I'll go to Arizona for tacos. I'll go to Texas for Tex-Mex.
I promise you, dude. You can find fucking multiple authentic spots.
All right. I'll give it a chance. Yeah, with a bunch of flour tortillas.
No. Deep fried, just the way you're thinking.
All right. I'll give it a try.
Shout out to Rudy's.
Rudy's?
Yes.
That does not sound... I'm not going to a taco spot called Rudy's.
Rudy's to Napa to Port. I forget what exactly it is.
You're not like, hey, this is Noah's Tacos. I'm not going to Noah's Tacos.
It's authentic, okay, Jason? They give it to you on foil.
It just doesn't look that authentic to me, dude.
If it's a paper plate with some foil, that's good.
They bring out fucking like gallon jugs of fucking salsa that they make out in the back. No fucking sticker on it. No, they make it house made, but they...
Travis Kelce's NFL future has once again become a major topic of debate, leaving fans wondering if the end of his legendary career is closer than expected. Although the star tight end previously insisted he had no plans to retire, speculation reignited following the Kansas City Chiefs' crushing loss to the Philadelphia Eagles in Super Bowl 59. Many believed the defeat would mark the end for the 35-year-old, but Kelce quickly shut down those rumors, confirming his intention to return for another season alongside Patrick Mahomes. Now, with the Chiefs eliminated from playoff contention and Kelce navigating his 13th year in the league, retirement questions have resurfaced even louder. Kelce has admitted his mindset about stepping away from football constantly evolves, explaining in a January conversation with Stephen A. Smith that while he still loves being in the building, he no longer experiences the same individual success he once did, prompting regular self-reflection. He also made it clear that his fiancée, global pop star Taylor Swift, has never pressured him to retire and instead fully supports his career, enjoying attending games at Arrowhead Stadium and cheering him on as he continues chasing success in the NFL. Despite his continued passion for the game, several moments over the past year have suggested that retirement may be closer than Travis Kelce lets on. During the Chiefs' 2023 minicamp, Kelce expressed gratitude for still playing in his 30s, admitting he knows he will deeply miss football when it ends and doesn't want to lose the childlike excitement that first drew him to the sport. By November 2023, however, the physical toll of the game weighed heavily on his mind, as he told the Wall Street Journal that ongoing pain, lingering injuries, and the effects of 10 surgeries could ultimately force his hand. His older brother, Jason Kelce, who retired after 13 seasons with the Philadelphia Eagles, echoed that reality on an episode of New Heights, explaining that the build-up to training camp often reveals the truth when the body can no longer perform the way it once did. Travis later acknowledged that his career is closer to its end than its beginning, and emphasized his desire to have his next chapter planned before officially stepping away. An emotional moment followed in December 2024 when Kelce hinted during New Heights that he may have played his final game in his hometown of Cleveland after facing the Browns, describing the experience as a heartfelt last hurrah in the city where he and Jason grew up and attended college nearby, adding even more weight to the moment. With retirement looming, the signs are impossible to ignore, and fans know the clock is ticking on one of the greatest tight ends the NFL has ever seen. On January 25th, during an episode of They Call It Late Night with Jason Kelce, the retired Eagles legend revealed a telling dilemma that highlighted the uncertainty surrounding his younger brother's future, admitting he was torn between attending the Eagles' afternoon playoff game in Philadelphia and the Chiefs' evening matchup in Kansas City because he didn't know how many games Travis had left. That uncertainty carried over to a New Heights Super Bowl recap where Travis openly shared his frustration after the Chiefs' 40-22 loss at Caesars Duodome in New Orleans, confessing that small mistakes, missed leadership moments, and his inability to keep the team calm weighed heavily on him, leading to a heartfelt apology to his teammates, coaches, and Chiefs Kingdom. Yet, by March 2025, retirement was put on hold when Kelce confirmed via text to the Pat McAfee show that he would return for another season, later explaining on New Heights that stepping away simply didn't feel right, because above all else, he still loves playing football. Travis Kelce told Jason that he still believes he can play at a high level, possibly even better than last season. And ironically, the pain of the Super Bowl loss became the very reason he couldn't walk away. Kelce admitted he wasn't comfortable with that game being his final memory, calling it an all-time low, and acknowledging that he let his teammates down more than he helped them, finishing the year with a bitter taste that lingered into the latter half of the regular season, including a crucial fourth-quarter drop against the Houston Texans that continued to haunt him. Despite those doubts and frustrations, Kelce's legacy remains undeniable, as he has completely redefined the tight end position since being drafted in the third round in 2013, combining elite speed, sharp route running, and reliable hands to become a defensive nightmare, while setting the record for most 1,000-yard seasons by tight end with 7, and shattering the single-season yardage mark in 2020 with 1,416 yards, 105 receptions, and 11 touchdowns. His durability and consistency have anchored Kansas City's offense for more than a decade, and few quarterback-tight end duos in NFL history compared to the chemistry between Kelce and Patrick Mahomes, who since becoming the starter in 2018 has leaned on Kelce for more than 90 receptions and 1,200 yards per season, with their improvisational brilliance peaking during the 2022 playoffs when Kelce posted 27 catches, 257 yards, and 4 touchdowns in just 3 games, helping fuel another Super Bowl run. Their trust has only deepened over time, and Kelce's postseason resume is already legendary, having played a pivotal role in delivering 3 Super Bowl championships and cementing Kansas City's place as a modern NFL dynasty. From clutch fourth-quarter touchdowns that fueled a comeback win over the 49ers in Super Bowl 54 to a dominant Super Bowl 57 performance with 6 catches for 81 yards and a first-half touchdown, Kelce has built one of the most impressive postseason resumes in NFL history, amassing over 1,500 playoff receiving yards and more than 15 postseason touchdowns. Though raised in Ohio, Kelce has become Missouri's adopted son, embraced by Kansas City fans for his swagger, passion, relentless work ethic, and deep involvement in the Kansas City community, which has cemented his status as a local icon. As his football career reached new heights, his personal life captured global attention through his romance with Taylor Swift, a connection sparked in part by her mother, Andrea Swift, who recalled discovering Kelce after learning he attended Taylor's 2023 Kansas City concert with a friendship bracelet in hopes of meeting her, later calling him the nicest guy who genuinely loves his mom. Despite Taylor's initial hesitation about dating an athlete, the relationship quickly blossomed into a public romance by September, with Swift later joking that Kelce explained football to her like violent chess, leading her to become obsessed with both him and the sport. The fairy tale reached a new chapter when the couple announced their engagement in August, after 2 years of dating, with Swift revealing on the Graham Norton show that Kelce built an entire garden at his home for the proposal, calling it a perfect 10 out of 10. As Kelce weighs the final chapters of his legendary NFL career, one thing remains clear. Whether on the field or off it, his story with football, family, and love is far from finished. A narrative that continues to captivate fans as Taylor Swift, The End of an Era, streams on Disney+, and excitement grows around every new moment the couple shares. Travis Kelce recently reconnected with his former high school football coach, Jeff Ratzky, with Taylor Swift proudly by his side, a reunion Ratzky later celebrated by sharing photos on X on December 17th and expressing his pride in watching Kelce spend time with family and former teammates while proving every doubter wrong. In the images, Swift appeared effortlessly warm and low-key as she mingled in the background, her presence underscoring a quiet but meaningful show of support. Reflecting on Kelce's journey in a previous profile with The Times, Ratzky spoke about mentoring him from a driven high school athlete to a Super Bowl champion, while also praising Swift as exceptionally kind, down-to-earth, and genuinely interested in hearing stories about Travis when they first met. Ratzky went on to share his excitement about Kelce's future as a husband and his hopes for fatherhood, joking that he looks forward to seeing little Kelces running around in the coming years. The couple announced their engagement in August, with Swift playfully confirming the news on Instagram by writing, "Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married," with keeping wedding details tightly wrapped undercover, and later joking on Late Night with Seth Meyers that secrecy starts with the guest list. True Kansas City icon both on and off the field, Kelce's influence in the city continues to extend far beyond football through his visible presence at local events and ongoing support of community and youth initiatives.